Hi guys, welcome back to the Freedom Fund Diaries. I'm Steph and I'm a millennial mum of two, just trying to cash stuff and budget so that we can get ourselves out of our mortgage debt and build family wealth in the future. If you've been watching, I have been cash stuffing for a family holiday we want to take later this year. I am based in New South Wales and we're doing a domestic trip to the Gold Coast. Today we will be cash stuffing $360 towards that holiday, so let's get into it. So if you have been watching, as I said, we are cash stuffing for a holiday, and because it is domestic, we won't be stuffing for insurance, but we have flights, accommodation, adventures, spending, and miscellaneous that we will be stuffing for today. I've just adjusted a little bit for you guys so you can see the whole beautiful challenge by Pretty Peach budgeting. I absolutely adore the light pink with this foresty green, and it just goes gorgeous with this chocolate brown binder. So we're gonna stuff flights first. We might actually do some condensing at the same time in this video. And as I mentioned in one of my other videos, I'm just using this envelope tracker to document when we're putting money into the bank. Because I do want it to generate some interest if it can while we are cash stuffing. So today for flights, we will be cash stuffing 50. We've got 250 in the bank, as you can see there. We've got 200 here, we'll add a 50 to that. And what we might do is actually reduce that down by the 200 and just leave the 50 in there. So let's grab our trusty, and I'm filming this a few days before this is getting posted up, so it's actually the 5th here today, and that's 200, so that'll be 450. So sorry guys if I sound a bit sick. It's been going through our entire household at the moment. You gotta love what comes with the winter season, but we've been pretty lucky to avoid it so far. Being in August now and only really getting sick now, we're doing pretty well. So in our adventures, we will be cash stuffing 30, so that's one icon today. And will we take some out from here? Let's have a look. Yep, we'll condense that down to just the one single cash stuffing. So we will be putting 120. So that puts us at 270. So recently we've managed to sign up with an ANZ Plus account, which has been really good because if we at least deposit $100 a month into the savings account, we get a full 5.1% interest, which is fantastic, which is why I like to try and cash stuff some of this into that account when I can, just to keep topping it up without breaking the bank too much. All right, so for accommodation today, we will be cash stuffing 2 icons. As you would have noticed, we're trying to make really good headway on the accommodation and the flights because they are typically the stuff we need to pay for earlier than the rest of the trip. You know, we'll have to do deposits and whatnot. So we will do 250, 60. And with that, what we will do is, again, we will leave we like the good envelope, the newer notes in our binders. those of the Aussies, give me your view. Do you like the new notes or the old notes? Everything is really pretty with that little see-through component there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80, 90, 390 going to the bank. Oh, geez, I'm not even going to try to do the math on that with this headache of mine and fuzzy brain. So that is 780 in the bank that we will pop in. I think I coloured it in, but if not, I will double check that. And then we're skipping spending today because we do have time to work that up, and we're just going to pop our last 20 into our miscellaneous bucket, because then this can go towards any additional expenses or any other categories if we need it to be. So then we're just going to put another 20 there, and then we're going to put this 40 in the bank. So the 5th of the 8th, 40, and that takes us to 100. Cool, cool, cool. So before we finish up together today, I'll just go through and cash count how much we're taking to the bank today. So we've got, let's separate this all out. I'd love to hear in the comments, guys, are you planning any holidays this year? Or if not, what are you actually saving up for at the moment? You know, I've got a few categories going on if you've seen a lot of my shorts. So yeah, I'd love to know what you're saving up for at the moment. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Get our trusty calculator out. 1, 2, 250. 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got 750 going in the bank towards our holiday, which is great. Well, that brings us to the end of the video today. If you stuck around to the end, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in watching more on my cash stuffing journey. Thanks again for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, I'm Steph. I'm a millennial mum of 2, and I've started my cash stuffing journey earlier this year. The reason that we started cash stuffing is because we want to reduce our home mortgage debt and be able to have savings to invest in our future and our kids' future. As we all know, the cost of living these days is ridiculous, and I don't really know how our kids are going to survive, 10 to 15 years down the track. So we want to give them a good head start. So if you're here, thank you for joining me on this journey. You've hit the Freedom Funds Diary, so please like and subscribe if you want to see more of my cash stuffing journey. Today we will be doing yet another stuffing for a family holiday we want to take later this year. So if you're interested in watching today's video, keep on watching. So if you haven't watched any of the other videos, you can go back and watch those, but we are stuffing for a holiday to Queensland. We live in New South Wales, Australia, so it's always nice to go see a different state and enjoy what they have to offer. This challenge that we're stuffing for the holiday is the Sunset and Cocktails Travel Savings Challenge from Pretty Peach Budgeting. I'm really loving the aesthetic of this binder at the moment. We've got the beautiful green with the soft peachy pink on the brown, on the espresso brown, which is absolutely gorgeous. So for today, let's just do a quick cash count of how much we're going to be stuffing. There should be 350 or maybe even less, but let's just count it today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, so that's 150. Oh, so 100 plus 150 plus 20, 40, 60, 80 plus 80. It's 20, 10, 20. What am I going about? So yes, I was right. We got about $150, $350. Oh my goodness, what's happening today? $350 to cash stuff. And because we are going on domestic holiday, we are targeting the flights, adventures, accommodation, spending, and miscellaneous trackers. We aren't doing insurance because we're domestic residents. So if anything happens, we're already sort of covered. So we will be cash stuffing for our flights first, and we have 100 going in there, which is 2 of our little icons. So what you will notice, I will try to stuff certain categories and finish them up quicker than others. And that's just because, we want to secure our flights earlier, and we want to secure accommodation earlier as well. So let's get our $100 into 50s, pop that here, and so far we've got 200 in cash and then 250 in the bank. So I'm using this envelope tracker just to get a bit of a gauge on how much we've got in the bank versus in this binder. And the reason that I am cash stuff, like taking some money that I've cash stuff into an account, is because it would be good just to generate some interest if I can. That little bit of extra money always helps. So next we will be cash stuffing adventures, and in adventures we'll be putting $60. So we've got 50, 60, and that's 2 of our icons. So the types of adventures that we would be looking at to go on is like Movie World or Sea World, Wet and Wild. We've got 2 young kids under, one's 2 and the other one's 5. So usually those types of places are definitely up their alley and keep them happy. So we've got to have the money to do that. So accommodation, we will be cash stuffing one of these icons today. So that will be a total of $130. I've been trying to go on a holiday every year with the kids since my son was born. Now just to really have those cool memories with them. I know growing up as a kid, we used to go on holidays with my parents, and it's some of the greatest memories that I've had, especially because I have a sister as well, and we would make car trips fun. So I want my kids to be able to have those same memories as well. I'm very excited. This whole row is complete on the accommodation. That's always a good thing. I'd love to know if any of you guys are planning a holiday this year or saving up for one, even for saving up for one next year. It'd be great to know who else is also in has the travel bug at the moment. So with spending, we're going to cash stuff 40, which is 1 aeroplane. At the moment, we're trying to stay domestic holidays, and then hopefully as the kids get a little bit older and can handle the flight, we'll try somewhere a little bit further, but also kid-friendly. So we got added 40 to spending. And then our last category is miscellaneous, and we will be cash stuffing $20 in there. So 1 aeroplane again. And those that are sort of new to this concept, and please know I'm very new to this concept as well, what I've found is the practice really depends on what works for you. As you can see, and as I just mentioned earlier, I'm cash stuffing some and then taking some to the bank. I find this particular method is it's a balance of both worlds, of staying consistent and accountable by seeing physical notes, but then also getting interest on the money sitting in the account. I've put it in a higher interest rate account, and if we put about $100 a month in there, we get a full 5% interest on the total amount. So I think why not try to generate little bits and little amounts every single time. You got nothing to lose if you're popping your money in and it's generating you more money, right? So that is the end of our holiday cash stuffing today. For those that are stuck around, thank you. Those that are following along, again, thank you. I just am doing this to hold myself accountable, and if you can help me hold myself accountable as well, it's always a great thing. So if you liked this video and you want to see more and continue to hold me to account, please hit that subscribe button, hit it a like as well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.